Hi everyone, this is Jessica Alba. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I have a very special guest, Miss Cleo Wade. Cleo is one of my dearest friends. She is a poet and an author and an entrepreneur and just like a wonderful human being. I hope you enjoy this episode of Getting Honest with Cleo Wade. Here we go. This is Calm On Foaming Cleanser. All of these products have the eczema certification.
So we rub it in dry. When I'm at home, I get it a little wet and then I rub it in.
You can do either. I did a peel this morning, a chemical peel with lactic acid.
That's bold.
Yeah, I was really stupid. So I have like a nice red patch on my face that burns a little bit. But this Calm On Foaming Cleanser is great because it does have this honest phyto blend, especially for people who have eczema prone skin like me.
And me, especially when you're pregnant, the face eczema is like a whole nother level.
I know, it's so annoying, right?
So bad, especially under the eyes.
So for everyone out there, you are an author and you are a mama. You're really part of this new generation of people, and especially women, that are not trying to be defined by one career choice or one path.
Yeah, but you know what's really interesting for you to say that of all people, because I swear someone recently was like, could you give a quote about you for an article you were in? And I said, she was the first person to multi-hyphenate that like made an entire generation of women feel that they could be more than one thing and included motherhood in the multi-hyphenating.
I'm gonna give you a little drop of this.
I just put on my little fingertips at home and like,
You know, you just like get in there, you know, just like.
what's that do?
My friend who's Korean, she said her mom like beats her face every day. Her mom beats her own face, not her daughter's face. And she's like, my mom has like the youngest face, and so I just like getting the blood flowing. So we have the Daily Calm Lightweight Moisturizer. We also have the Calm and Heal Melting Balm. Usually I would use this in the day and this one at night, but because I just burnt the F out of my skin, I feel like I really need this one. And they both, again, have that eczema seal of approval.
I might do the Daily Calm.
Great, I'm actually gonna do both. I did this one on the bottom to sort of do the healing piece, and then I'm gonna do this one because it has like little crystals to give me a nice barrier. Usually people with more sensitive skin, we don't do well with synthetic fragrances. And even a lot of the natural brands out there, they can't wait to put fragrance in their products, and it drives me absolutely crazy.
True.
Talk to me about like, where are you from, and like, what did you do once you left where you were from?
I grew up in New Orleans. I moved to New York when I was 17.
That's scary, like from New Orleans.
You know, I always kind of talk to people about this difference, which I think you can relate to, of having your girlhood dreams then turn into your womanhood dreams. And I think your girlhood dreams guide a lot of your early career. A lot of that is like things people told you you'd be good at. So I remember like I was always into kind of like fashion and things as a kid, mostly because we were like poor. So I had to get my stuff at the thrift store and like make it cute.
Me
so
too.
like you had to be
Me
creative.
too.
Like
Oh
you
my
couldn't,
God.
because like you didn't just get
That's
to
so
go to the limited and like just get the right look. And so I think because of that, people are always like, "Phew, you're gonna work in fashion one day." And I was like, I think I should be doing this. And then I was like, I'm really bad at this.
Really?
And I was like, this is not what I'm meant to be doing. And you know, I went to poetry summer camp when I was 6. And so I'd always kind of written, but I was, you know, it was my own little personal thing. And then as I'd gotten older, I was always that friend that everyone called when like shit was going down, you know, like, oh, I'm going through this. Then, I don't know, it took me a while. I think I was the last person I knew to get on the internet in any way. And I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna be the same exact person I am to all of my girlfriends, just in public. Then I wrote Heart Talk, and Heart Talk is like verbatim some conversations I've had with my girlfriends.
I'm gonna give you 2 colors, and I'm gonna take 2 colors. And this is the trick. It's sort of like painting this peachier color where you get more sort of blue or red, like under the eye.
Okay.
You can dab that, and you don't have to blend it in yet. Your deeper colors go around your hairline and over sort of like in your temple area, above your brow bone, into your cheekbones, on the sides of your nose, and then down in your chin, like under your neck. And then you'd put your lighter color where you naturally are a little bit lighter. You have like a blending brush, something like this, like a dense brush. And the key to like someone who looks like they know what they're doing versus someone who doesn't is they just blend. And it gives you a more sort of like natural look without looking like you're wearing a ton of makeup on the face. And you and I both like that look better, where it looks like skin. It's just a little bit more even because I get pigmentation. I don't know if it's from being mixed. You know, my mom is so fair and my dad has such a darker tone than my mom, and my skin just does different things.
Yeah.
During COVID, I used Heart Talk a lot.
Heart Talk was my first book. It's basically like sitting down at the kitchen table with a glass of wine with your best friend. One of the things I think is so important to do whenever you're making anything in the world, and I always say this to any creative, is like visualize how you want people to use what you make. Never write a book you wouldn't want to read, and like never make something you wouldn't put on your own damn face.
Yeah.
But it's also like close your eyes and be like, I'm thinking of the young girl who's struggling with her skin and she's like able to put this on and it instantly calms her, and just visualize someone's life being a little bit easier because of what you make, their day being a little bit brighter. If you're not connected to who it's for and why you make it, like one bad day could have you completely confused on your whole mission. That's why I think
if you're not totally grounded.
Yeah,
It's
you
true.
know.
So if you get this and do this underneath your nose, you're doing it with product, and then that way it covers up the redness.
Ooh.
That's my trick with itchy nose, because this is the story of my life. So this is our blush. This is like a stippled brush. You can get a non-stippled. You can do it with your fingers, but if you do up in here,
Like here?
yeah, it just pulls your face up. It's a trick to make you look a little bit more awake. And more you do down here, it'll emphasize the apples of your cheeks, but it'll bring your face down.
Wow.
And what's great about the cream blush is like even when you put a little bit too much, it's okay. You could just buff it out. You know,
It
you
also
just
makes
look
your face just look kind of like healthy.
healthy and fresh. Do you ever do a eyelash curler?
I can try it.
So if you come in,
How long do you hold?
not long. Let me see. Get it closer. There you go. There you go, right there. You'll squeeze gently, and then there you go. This eyeliner has like jojoba oil and it's really soft. And you just go in the lash line. You have like such beautiful hazel eyes. And I feel like this color would look so pretty on you. You can like rub it all up on the top of your line, and it can be messy. That's what I love about this, because I have the blender on the other side.
It's really funny because I do feel like your makeup can say a lot about your pandemic safety. Like, how many people do you see and how many people did you see today?
If you just like buff, and you can buff it as much or as little as you want. So you have Heart Talk. It is amazing. Everyone, you should really pick it up. It puts things in perspective as you're like thinking through your life choices.
Heart Talk is really about your relationship with yourself. And then my other book, Where to Begin, is really about kind of like your relationship with the world. So it's a book of short essays and some poems. And then I have a journal that goes with Heart Talk. And then I just released a kids book, which you helped me launch. That book is really about the things we come up against in life and all the questions we ask along the way, and having a really like loving and steady force there to help us answer them. It's this traveler, and they're on this journey talking to this road, and the road can kind of feel like a maternal figure or the universe type of figure, or just someone who loves you, you know. And I remember when I was writing it, my friend Dre had sent me something that was part of a poem. It is like, I often need to remind myself that I am someone I love too. And the road is really kind of at the end of the book, you kind of feel that the road is the heartbeat of the person almost, that it's a wisdom that lies within all of us.
There's a connective tissue, I would say, with all of your books, and certainly what you're putting out into the world. And a lot of it has to do with ownership and having agency around your story. And I feel like so many of us feel like so much is out of my control.
Yeah.
I was born into this, my family's like that, I'm in this community, I don't have this, I don't have that, and they look left and they look right, and they're like, this person has all of this, that person has all of that, I'll never even get a shot at being my best self. Like, who knows who I could have been if I was so-and-so. And it's really interesting how there's a thread through everything that you do and put out in the world that's all about you are enough for you. And if you know that you're enough for you, anything is possible.
Yeah.
It's all there. It's all there for you from day one. All right, so let's do some eyebrows. So this is our new brow gel with fibers. It's nice because it has like really nourishing ingredients, and it has little fibers, so it can give you a little bit more fullness and definition.
So this is like an everyday staple, I'd say, right?
Yeah, for sure. So this is honestly healthy serum. So Honor thinks wearing mascara is extra, and she's like, Mom, only only when it's like a special event or something. She's like, but I'm 12. I'm not really trying to like wear mascara.
Yeah.
But she loves to do that little bit of eyeliner and she doesn't want anyone to notice. She wants it just to be like a little vibe. She does like a little blush, but she'll put it on the tip of her nose too. And then also the serum, it comes in brown, black, and clear.
Clear is really hard to find. Have you ever noticed that in
That's
general?
that's why we did it. And so you could even wear this at night and it's good for your lashes. So we have the clear even if you want to wear it just with like your skincare. So I'm
This
using
I
the
could
black
be in.
because I'm like a mascara person, but you got brown. So let me know what you think.
Okay. These brushes feel so nice.
I hate powdering everywhere. I am someone who likes to take a very small little brush here and we have this little screen and then you go like that.
Ooh.
And then just put it where you want it, but not everywhere. But I do like it here,
Okay.
here, and I do like it on the sides. This was a trick actually I learned from a makeup artist, which is like, don't powder your whole damn face. So Bronzite, this is a vitamin C. It's so nice.
Oh, yeah, this is called doing the least.
Doing the least. This is the anti-TikTok.
Yeah, if you are into the most, this
This
is not
for
for
you.
you, but tell your friend.
So for everyone out there who's inspired by this, get ready with me, your books.
Heart Talk.
And Heart Talk is for
Anybody. It is a friend, it is a support system, and then where to begin is how we turn self-care into community care, how we can be better neighbors,
Citizens in the
better
world.
citizens in the world.
And then your new book that's
The
out.
kids book, What the Road Said.
Depending on what stage you are in your life and your journey, if you're an adult, it's for you. But if you do have children at different ages, it opens up conversation in a really gentle and loving way.
You know, the only hope for that book is that you will feel less alone. You are not the only one who has questions around shame or vulnerability or insecurity or confusion or all of these kind of big questions that make us feel so overwhelmed. You know, this book was really written to let you know we all feel this way in some part of our journey.
Thank you, Cleo, for being part of this, getting honest.
Thank you for having me.
This
I
is
learned
fun.
so much.
All right, guys, so make sure you like, subscribe, and you turn on those notifications. Comment below. Let me know what other types of Get Ready With Me's, honest conversations we should have. And should Cleo and I do more of this? Should we do a challenge? Should we do a story time? Let me know in the comments below. All right, peace and hearts. Bye.
Thank y'all.